Y ahora sí, vámonos. ¡Epa! Vale. ¡Epa! We got a great show for you today. That's all I can say. Ladies and gentlemen, Benwar Shephard. Dale, bien. What's up? Hola, amigos. Welcome. What the hell? I hope you guys didn't hear that. Well, I stopped screen sharing, so maybe it stopped the audio, but I heard it. My goodness, folks. This is the 10th episode. I'm going to take a break for a couple weeks after this because, man, being the producer, the tech, the talent, the audio engineer, the everything that is in this production is all self done, and it's been a hell of a ride. I can say that, but a wonderful ride. Because every day I wake up and I get to breathe fresh air. Well, when there's not fires going on. What up, Dutch Falcone? What? Okay, how am I going to do this? I'm going to shout out to all these folks that are commenting. What's up, Dutch Falcone? Up in his house. What up, Dutch? Dutch. I love that guy, man. I love that dude. Chona del Agua. Mira, baila, mija, baila, esa. Me encanta. Me encantas tú. Me encantas tus perritos. Me encantan. ¡Hey! Wah. This is my best one. Shout out Dandy Jeffi. What's up, Yoko? What's up, loco? Saludos, carnalito, el fulano de tal. Ese vato psicoloco. Vamos a jarañar. Vamos a jarañar, ¿oyes? Soon, yeah? Soon. Que le dice a mí, hey. That's what that emoji does. And Carmen. Sister Curry, all the way from like Maine. She's like super cool, super cool. Okay, okay, folks. So we are living in some trying and interesting and crazy moments here. And our history books are gonna reflect that big time. And I just want everybody to know that amidst all this chaos and amidst all this, craziness, there's a pandemic going on. Hold on, let me repeat that. There's a pandemic going on. Okay, and we have to remain vigilant. We have to remain sticking with the facts. We have to take care of ourselves and take care of ourselves and protect ourselves and protect. We protect ourselves in order to protect others, right? Because we don't want to come down with this. I don't want to come down with this. The numbers are outrageous. I still have, I still follow all the rules. And it's crazy, yo. It's crazy, especially with all the other stuff going on, right? But you know what? We remain vigilant, and we are uplifting the spiritual vibration of our community, of our peers, of our children, of our family members. That's what we do here. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in. We've got a wonderful show today. We have Mr. Benwar Shephard, who was on the trombone in that first track, that first loop. My bad. I was supposed to be like, we're gonna have a funky good time, but I forgot. I forgot about that because I was just so juiced about having this. I was like, yo, hit me up with some stank. Hit me with some stank bone, yo. Like, hook me up. And he hooked it up. I loved it. I loved it. And thank you, Benwar, for doing that. But not only is Benwar a wonderful musician, he is a father. He is a teacher. He is a commander. He is a leader. He is a community organizer. He's a bomb. And I love this dude from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so honored and I'm so humbled to have him here as our guest. Ladies and gentlemen, Benwar Shephard.
Appreciate you, baby.
What's up, bro?
Well, thank you, bro. Good to be here with you, man. I appreciate you.
No, bro. No, you don't even know. It's like, you're the fucking badass, dude.
Hey, I like to thank you for that groove, man. Because no matter where you are, man, that collective groove, man, I'm over here dancing. I know anybody listening, there's no way you can move to that. So thank you for being a soldier of the craft, getting us to dance even when we didn't know we were going to. So thank you, brother, for what you're doing, and I'm happy to be here with you, man.
Word up, man. Word up. I'm speechless, bro. Dude, how you doing, man? You've been riding this roller coaster like like a champ, yo. I mean, talk about people making it rain, yo. Okay, this guy's pouring a cántaros. Right, it's a bilingual show, so when we say a cántaros, that means, oh shit, it's pouring. No, this brother right here is just, he puts instruments in the children's hands. He's an instructor. Actually, you know what, Benwar, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Sure. I'll do that.
Because you know you better than me.
Well, you know me pretty well, but I got a little more time on you. So, I am Benwar Shephard. Appreciate you guys letting me be here. I'm the director of Bigger Than Us Arts. I am the director of education for Department of Sound. I'm also the music teacher at Jackman Middle School. So my overall thing is, man, I just want people to express themselves. I do everything I can to push positive forms of expression. And I do that through teaching everywhere I can. And luckily, we've been able to do a lot of things through various avenues. I love working with people in public schools, but I really love finding ways to get stuff to the community, getting stuff in people's hands. Because like you said, bro, we're in a pandemic, man. So, but no matter pandemic or not, we all got a groove. That's the key, you know. And I spend all my time just trying to get people to express themselves in some way, and that way we can just balance it out. So yeah, I do a lot of teaching, do a lot of playing, but most of all, I just try to find ways to bring us together, you know, so that we can break bread and not go crazy in the midst of all this madness. You know what I mean? So
indeed, yo, we appreciate the work that you do in the community and the work that you do with the kids, the work that you do with within the music community is very. What do I have, like, too much bass on this thing or what, man? Come on, can I get some mids? There we go. Whoa, there we are. I feel like I'm like a NPR person or something. You know,
you got the effects on lock, though. I'll tell you that.
They didn't got this though. Word. So yeah, my brother. Just, you know, I gotta say, the first time that I met you, I was like, who is this dude? Like, he was bumping on the bone, and then afterwards, he grabbed the mic and just started toasting all over the place. Good loud.
Hey, man, hey, you know, we come from the family of, you know, we get down however we can with whatever we got, you know, whether it's a horn, we're going to rap, we're going to tap and sing, hit a drum, you know. And I feel fortunate to have homies such as yourself. And we all get to digging it, bro. So it's great, man.
So tell us about BTU Arts, and you know, because I'm an instructor with BTU Arts, and I'm in charge of the West African drum class, and it's really been a wonderful experience, you know, working with the kids. You know, pre-pandemic, we was rocking hard over at these different locations, and, you know, these different elementary school, and I got to work with some of these kids, and it's just so amazing when they just cling on to it and they pick it up like sponges. But you know, tell us about BTU Arts and what we got going on, because, you know what, we're still rolling. It's not just a pandemic thing. We're doing this for reals, and pandemic, post, pre, during pandemic, we are bringing these classes to the community, to the children's, you know, and yeah, we'd like to hear a little bit more about it, Senor.
Cool. So first, I think a lot about BTU Arts will sum up in the full name. Bigger Than Us Arts is what it stands for. Because, you know, we know that expression is bigger than the individual. It's something that kind of helps us all. So with that being our underlining statement, our main objective is, look, just to support positive forms of expression. And we've done that over the years in a number of different ways. When we got started, we were just doing these things called instrument petting zoos, where we just had instruments in parks, and our goal was just to put instruments in hands, and that was it. My goal was, hey, look, if I can get an instrument in somebody's hand that may not be able to have that before, that they might, you know, play in band, or they might find something to do in that, you know, that 3 to 6 after school time, so we can start saving some of these kids from themselves. So that was a big part of the beginning, just getting instruments in people's hands. And then we, you know, started doing curriculum and started going to schools and teaching different classes. And then we found ways to engage the streets through the brass band stuff. So I'm a member of Element Brass Band, and we had BTU Arts Brass Band as well, which was kids and adults playing together, because we were able to kind of provide some mentorship. So the older cats were mentoring the younger ones, and then we found ways to just put music in the streets, because it was vital that we put music in our neighborhoods, that we get communities to dance together. You know, that was my thing. I was like, look, if a community that can dance together can change everything. You know, all this political stuff we're talking about, people want to say how we're different. We're not different. They're lying to us. And we remember that once we start grooving, you know, the music and the dance has always been the equalizer. So at this, that's kind of our mission, just to make sure we find ways to get to that. Recently, we were fortunate enough to get a large collaborative grant through the CARES grant with us, Department of Sound, shout out to them, and Sacramento Youth Band as well, shout out to them. And with that, we were able to do online music classes for the last few months. We're able to give out free Soundtrap accounts, and that's a online music production program. And that itself was a huge game changer because it helped us address the equity issue. You know, kids that don't have money or computers can't have production programs. That's always been what it was, but we've been able to kind of give that out. We bought $30,000 worth of equipment, of microphones and keyboards, and was just dispersing it throughout the city. And so over the last few months, we've just trying to find ways to just pour resources into the community so that we can help them build up their defense mechanism to this other stuff happening by giving them tools to better express. So now that that's done, we're still offering online classes. You can register at bturts.org, and we got some great instructors, some great curriculum, and we're finding ways to still make music together, even though we're all, you know, in our work. So, yep, welcome, everybody. We're each other's home, so it's pretty cool, pretty amazing. So
yeah, you know, one of the most wonderful things about Soundtrap is that you're able to collaborate with other folks, you know, as so long as they're able to tap into that. And you know, I mean, not only have I made assignments for my students for them to go back, but it's also a wonderful tool for real-time you know, online Zoom stuff, because, you know, the latencies that go on, it's hard to, like, for me as an instructor, I do like polyrhythmic parts and different parts of percussion, and so it's hard when you don't have a way to demonstrate and show, with the exception of screen sharing YouTube videos, how it all connects together and how those polyrhythms fit together, and to, you know, create one whole giant, you know, melodic figure, rhythmic figure. Yeah, the Soundtrap has really enabled me to be able to show them their individual parts, and then putting it into, you know, putting it all together so that they can see how it all fits together.
Yeah, you know, awesome, man, and it's great because, like, even adults, like, we get to play together in some way. You know, we can't be together to play, but it sure does help to be able to just be able to hear your friend play. Like, even this track, we did some stuff on Soundtrap.
Oh yeah, we used Soundtrap to do that track. Yeah, the previous track, that was Soundtrapped.
Yep, it was Soundtrapped. I like that. Soundtrapped. But it's just nice, man, because it gets lonely, especially for musicians, for creatives, man. So much of what we do is just being able to hear our musical friends play as we're playing, man. So we don't get that anymore, not the way we used to. So it's a far second place, but it's so much better than sitting in a room by yourself, just recording all your tracks by yourself. So
well, welcome to my world. No, right. I do it, you know, because it's fun, and, you know, I like putting stuff together. Some people are cool like that, but at the same time, when you're able to collaborate and stuff, then you could do all that stuff and then say, hey, yo, hook me up with the, you know, the stank bone track for this, you know, for this groove. Shout out to James Brown, because that was the inspiration for that funky Weedle.
That's right.
So I did like a Weedle, and I did like two. I tried to get like all the different video footage in there, but I was just like, no, I can't do all the video things yet. So check out my YouTube channel. Yeah, you know, you'll see it. I'll do the actual, you know, a different edit of it, and it shows me playing all the other different instruments and stuff. So it's a lot of fun because it brings the ensemble to you. You know what I mean? It's like I can play, you know, mira, yo puedo aumentar cuando se pasa la pista. So, you know, I can throw some stuff out there and, you know, have something, you know, holding me up. And for me, it's very therapeutic to engage, you know. a good friend had posted the other day that she, whenever she's thinking about somebody, um, she likes to give them a call. And I was just thinking the other day, you know what? I love making a phone call just so that I can hear your voice, and that's a part of connection.
Yeah.
And with Soundtrap, it's like you have these tracks, and you work with your friends and your fam, and wonderful musicians that are willing to give their time to collaborate and jump on a track, and and share some of that awesome vibration that's being created. Um,
And it's just a vital thing for us to document. You know what I mean? For those that play, we do a lot of playing, but we forget to write. We forget to document what we do. For folks that go out and play, like we play, most of us play a lot. We play, but we don't write anything down. We never get to hear it back. We never get to hear how we inspire other people through our playing ourselves. So, and for the youth, it's a big thing because young instrumentalists, they're not just playing their band pieces. They're now beginning to see that, hey, I know enough. I can create my own music. I can begin to write. I can begin to shape the music I want to make. I don't have to just make music that people want me to make. And for youth, that's a huge thing. And part of there's a lot of great things about education, and there's some issues as well. But one of the holes in music education itself is that we spend a lot of time telling people what to play, but we don't get the time to tell them how to play and write what they want. How to
find their own voice.
Just giving them access to something where they can record themselves 3 or 4 times is huge. It's huge. So I'm thankful for the last few months of experience so that we can help.
You know what? And when people say, we're in this together and we'll get through this together, that's exactly what we're doing. You get to you get to own your voice, and you get to do all these wonderful things. It's not and don't get me wrong, because I see a lot of cats that are like totally bummed out because we can't go out and play live and stuff like that. Well, we can, but there's a big risk involved with that, and we all want to be looking out for each other. So we refrain from that. We have to be responsible, and when we do our classes, eventually, if we were to do like a pod or something like that, it would have to be outside. It'd have to be safe, socially distanced, because the crazy thing about it is when people are singing, it's those aerosol particles, or when you're playing a horn, there's spit. It's the aerosol spit coming out into the air, and it travels. And you know what? If somebody's sick, and you're singing 2 feet away from me in the choir, you know what? If you're sick and you're singing away, and I inhale those, then guess what? I'm bringing that home to my mom's. I'm bringing that home to my to my loved ones, and so we have to be we have to be reasonable with what we're doing as well. So I'm very thankful for the platform and being able to do classes on Zoom, and as well, overcoming the technical difficulties of running a class like that. Clicking up on the left-hand corner by the green badge to turn off the original sound as to turning on the original sound, or I don't know, it's one of those, but make sure that it's off or something like that. But it's just wonderful, man. The work that you're doing, and you're allowing people, you're involved, and like I said, the music is therapeutic. It's uplifting. It's powerful. It's empowering. And it's not. And by the way, just so people know, BTU is not just for kids. It's for everybody. So do go to scrolling down there on the bottom. You see it? BTU.org, BTU.org. Connect. And it doesn't matter where you're at. Carmen, you're in Montana. No, you're in Maine. She's on the other side. She's like way up in Maine. Guess what? tell your folks.
Yeah,
Tell your kids. You know, it's crazy because when I had my daughter go to school, she went to a Waldorf method school, and there is like a limited amount of screen time that you know that they encourage. They don't tell us, but you know they you know you're not supposed to let the kids be on the screen so long, you know. And I agree with that, and I agree with you know with all the you know the issue of having the kids spend too much screen time on school and all that stuff. Well, you know what? As a parent, if I had to deal with that, because I'm not dealing with it now, my daughter's in college, but shout out to Sakura, UC, Aggies, what's that guy? Aggies up.
That's right.
That's what's up. Aggies up. Aggies up. Aggies up. That's what's up. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh dang, got me again, darn it. So yeah. The format and all that is accessible, and you know, I mean, if I was having to deal with that, I probably would try to balance it out a little bit. You know, if there's a way to engage and go out in nature and you know, or go out and look at the you know at the full moon rise, you know, and finding like different ways to fill in that void. You know, going outside and playing, you know, with twigs and you know, making fairy houses and you know, doing all that Waldorfian type of stuff. You know, growing some plants. Like we grew a garden this year in the backyard. You know, we grew a garden and you know tended to it. And I mean, there's so much cool stuff you could do with not just having to be up on the screen. But you know, I would try to find some sort of balance.
Yeah. And I would
add sourdough or something.
I would add to that, do something real, you know, something something you can feel, you know what I mean? Because and we say do something. I mean, dance, sing, like move, something, because that's the part that we're missing. That's hurting us the most, you know, like going through these things. We're in these Zoom screens all day long. We're watching crazy things on the news, but you know, but we have power in this craft. We have power in all these creative things. We have power in it. You know, if you paint, fine, paint. You know, we don't care where you groove, where you take classes, but groove. Damn it, you gotta move. Like, there's no way through this without some kind of groove, because the world is a better place. You know, where you just, you know, when I was in college, I used to say this to my old friends. I say, when in doubt, just pump it out. 3 pumps. I like, no matter how you feel. If you don't feel better after 3 pumps, you're trying to keep yourself in a bad mood. So
that makes me giggle, yo. My man. So how's the little guy? How's the little man?
Oh man, Bennett is great. You know, he's 3. He was watching me teach my classes the other day. So I'm teaching a drum class. He's like, Daddy, what's happening? We're playing drums. He's like, can I play too? So he's tapping on some drum. He got a little ukulele. He's been messing with that. You know, he got a piano with the mic. So he'll get on the piano and sing various renditions of various songs. He was singing Baby Shark a while ago. He was getting his ABCs on his.
Man.
So it's great, man. Being a father's wonderful, and it shows me so much about myself, you know, that I just, you know, it's saving me in so many ways, because it's making me stop. It's making me stop at time to be like, hey, this is important, more important than this running stuff. You know what I mean? As much as because I push, man, I push to give as much as I can, but you know, it's taken me time and some wisdom and some experience to make sure I give some back to myself and to my family and things around.
For sure, man.
I'm always gonna serve. I'm always gonna serve the people. I'm always gonna do what I can to push people forward. It's in me. It's my purpose. I do it whether I get paid or not. You know what I mean? I have to do it. It's not even a choice, you know. But I love it, man. I love pushing us together, man. I love working with you, because you naturally do that, man. I still feel the groove that you played at the beginning of class. Like, it's still with me, man. And I just, you know, I'll never stop pushing community and people forward that way, man. I just, we're meant to do it, pandemic or not. Yourself included, man. You've done a lot of good for a lot of people. And I appreciate you, brother, for that, man. And I'll always support you and all the other creatives there's a lot of creatives in this city that put in work every day. There's a lot of teachers that work every day. There's a lot of people engaged in community to do this work every day without acknowledgement, because that's not why they do it. But we swing for the fences, man. So
that's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clark Goodlow.
Hey, what's good, Clark?
Tuned in, brother Clark. Much love to you, brother.
Yes, another monster musician right there.
Oh man, that's a maestro right there.
Woo, Clark's musical mind is insane. We appreciate you, Clark. For you guys that don't know Clark can hear anything. Clark can pick music out of air. I'm sure he can.
That's
and
right.
the stuff in this cat's mind, Clark, you're a genius, man. I appreciate you, man. And let me know what I can do to support you, bro. I appreciate everything you do. So
yeah. I had him on the show for Christmas.
I saw that.
And man, it was something else, man. Just kicking it here with the with the man.
Humble cat too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You can sit and talk to he'll talk to anybody. So yeah, man. So this is what's up. We engage, we empower, we uplift, we send, peaceful vibes. And so I want to thank you for being here with us. Like I said, Benwar is the btuarts.org guy. But he has an army of people that are doing it, but he's like, he's our commander in peace. And straight up, man, that's what's up. We're gonna roll out with the track that's gonna encourage everybody wherever, whoever's tuning in. I'm gonna play a little West African. I did the loops on this, and I was gonna try and set it up, but I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it and play it, So if you are tuned in, please join in. If you have a drum, play a drum. If you're feeling it, make some movement. And Ben, if you want to hang in, you could pick something and play as well. But I'm gonna keep you on.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be on.
Get your groove on. All right, here we go. This is one of the this is the first West African rhythm that I teach in the BTU arts class. It's called Lamban, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Here we go. What's up with that horn you got over there, buddy? I like that one. Hey, te mandamos peace. We send you zen. We send you tranquilidad. We send you love and light and clean water.
Hope.
We send you hope. Yes, indeed, indeed. That little man, that's our hope. All those kids, that's our hope. And we have to teach them to be good people. Because otherwise, you know.
Yeah. And we got to cleanse ourselves of all this negative stuff, man. Shake it off. Yep. Get back to it. Every day's a new day. We're never done. Keep building, y'all.
Never lose faith. Love you, man.
Love
Take
you too,
care
bro.
of yourselves. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. I'm signing off. And we'll see you guys in a couple weeks, okay? I'm not going to stop doing this. I love this. And I love you. Peace.